Hello everyone, welcome to the Creative Cove. My name is Michelle. Thanks for joining me today. Today I thought we'd do these fun little rustic tags. I love making Christmas tags, personalized Christmas tags or reusable Christmas tags. So these ones I just put a sticker on the back and write who the gift's to, and then they can put another sticker on the back and reuse the tag. I really like the rustic element of these, which is using the metal, the pressed flowers, the rough paper, and some paint. So, and then of course you've got the jute, which gives it a really rustic vibe. And they're pretty thin, but they're sturdy tags and they last a long time. So they're really fun to make. So we're going to make a few of these today together. So where I get these tags is just from the dollar store. So they're pretty affordable. You get 3 for, I think, $1.50 now. And like I said, you can reuse them. So they get kind of regifted over and over again, or they can turn into a tree ornament, which is really nice. So when I go to the dollar store, I just grab several packs and then I kind of keep them handy, and I'm ready to use them. So let's do a couple here. I got some papers to use, some dried flowers kicking around. I'll show you those in a second. I got stuff everywhere. I'm also using some white paint and some varnish. So I have another video, and I'll try and remember to link it, where there's no, the only thing on this is the varnish itself. So there's no laminating here. It's just, I'll show you the process, but I have another video on how I use this varnish to basically seal the flower in so it doesn't get damaged, but it's not laminated. So it's a really nice technique to use. So here's my tags. Hopefully there's not too high a reflection off that light. It's very dark out today, very gloomy. I'm going to grab some glue. What have I got here? Try and grab some glue here. Let's use this guy. Hopefully it's not dried out. I haven't been crafting for a while now, so I don't know what state my glues and stuff are in. So I just find a little piece of paper and a ruler. If I could find my ruler. There we go. And I just tear. I like again, I want it rustic. I want it rough. And I just kind of tear a border around the paper here, and I'll show you what I mean. So it glues down and you get the silver all the way around, which is what I want. So I like to choose a couple of different colors, darker ones, lighter ones. The borders can be different sizes. You can do no border, you can wrap the whole thing, but like I said, I like to introduce all the elements, all the different materials, make it kind of charming and even more rustic. So we'll do 3. Let's do more of a yellowy warm color. I'm not worried about the orientation of the writing or anything, because again, it is just the texture I'm looking for. And then we'll glue these down. So I have a couple of tag videos that I'm hoping to film, because I do, like I said, I love making tags for gifts, and something like this wrapped in, so if you've got like a nice present and you wrap it in brown paper with a nice cord, and then you add this tag to it, it looks so pretty. Just somebody will be happy to receive that for sure. Just gonna throw that on there. Try and wipe any excess glue off, because it will show up on this metal. It'll get foggy. And I don't use a glue stick for this, because I find it doesn't adhere to the metal very well. I want a heavy dutier glue. And I should really rub it to the edges here, just so that it adheres nicely. Because again, you want these to last and get used over and over again. Or like I said, a Christmas tree ornament would be nice too, just to hang these in a tree. So this is that glitter glue. I really like this glue, but boy, is it expensive. So I only use it when I have to. she's pricey. Okay, here we go. I'll move this and put this back in so I don't forget, because otherwise it will dry out on me and I'll be bummed out. You could use double-sided tape as well, I guess. Anything that will adhere well and not mind getting too wet. So the next thing I like to do is I have this really old golden acrylic white paint, and it's zinc white, which has a bit of a translucency to it, a transparency. It's not a solid white. And then I like to just kind of rub some of that on there so that the pressed flower kind of stands out a little bit. I try not to use too much because it will make the paper bubble underneath, especially if you're impatient like me and don't let it dry. I'm not worried about making a perfect square again because I want this rustic looking. But you can see the zinc white is quite translucent. So it still gives you the option to see the paper underneath a little bit. So I'm just rubbing that on there. Same on this one. And then I'm going to let them dry. Go a little bit thicker on that one, just because it's so dark, the paper. And then we'll let these dry. Okay. Okay, so now they're dry, or relatively dry. This one and this one's dry. This one with the thicker paint, you can see how it bubbled a bit. And it's still a bit damp, but we're still good to go. I turned on another light. I'm hoping it will make things a little bit brighter in the video because it seems so dark today. So here's a couple of pressed flowers that I have kicking around that I've either pressed myself or purchased a while ago. I keep these forever. So we're going to use some of these. Now, if you don't have pressed flowers, of course, you can use washi tape stickers if you have anything like that kicking around. So here's some washi tape. You can sticker pad. You can cut some of these out. You can use other kind of stickers, the shiny stickers, and stick those down instead. You're not limited just to pressed flowers. You use whatever resources you have. But in this case, we're going to use pressed flowers. This is the varnish I like to use. This is a Fusion Mineral paint product. It's called Tough Coat, and it's a matte finish. This is a kind of a furniture line paint that I like to use. I love this product. And this varnish, I don't really often use it on furniture. I prefer more of a wax finish, but I buy it and it lasts me forever because I like to use it in my journals. It's a great varnish, if I can just open it. There we go. And I'm just going to pour a little bit on this piece of paper here because you don't need a lot. Then I'm going to pick some flowers here. So I thought maybe we do a red one this time. I haven't got any red. I love these little pressed little red flowers. I think they're so cute. Something like this. And go on there. Kind of figure out which ones I want to use. Again, these are very rustic looking. Tags is the goal. I think I like that on the lighter one. And maybe a fern on this one. See, got a couple of ferns here. Ferns I have to keep. I find I have to keep them in a very kind of closed off thing. Like you can't just leave them on the desk because then they kind of rehydrate themselves and go curly. So something smaller like this maybe. Something like that. Maybe use this big red flower. No, I don't like that. Or a starburst here. Tweezers would be helpful. Don't like that either. I don't like the red against the dark brown. So I'm going to stick to just the green, but I think I want to use a bigger one. Yeah, tweezers would definitely be a good idea right now. Actually, that's kind of nice. I do like that one. Okay, we're good. We're going to go with that. I'm just going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to take these off and put some varnish underneath first. And a clean brush. Oops, my varnish is leaking everywhere. Just put a coat of varnish down. Enough that the flower will stick to it. Oh, geez, I'm breaking all the leaves off. I just broke all the leaves off on that one. All right, we need to pick something else. I'm so delicate. Tweezers are definitely a good idea, especially if you're rough like me. Okay, let's try this one. There we go. Do want to cut. Don't want anything hanging off the page here. Okay, this varnished little palette didn't work, so I'm just going to pour some on and spread it around. So the idea is to really saturate the pressed flower into the varnish so that it adheres and nothing is raised up, so that it can grab and break. So anywhere you have something very thick like this flower head up here, you want to make sure that you really saturate it. So let's do this guy. This is really pretty. I really like the red against that light white background. It's very Christmassy to me. I'm just going to push this up because I'm going to glue some words down the bottom. So again, just really covering it up, and this will dry matte. So there's a nice matte finish to it. Put this one maybe on a bit of an angle. So the thinner and flatter the pressed flower, the better it will adhere. And now we're going to let that dry. Okay, so they're dry now. Here they are. So you can see that they are protected and they are ready to finish decorating. So you could add ink to this if you want. I think I will to this one. I want to tone down that white. It's a little bit too bright for me. So I'm just going to add a little bit of ink. This one is antique linen. I'm just going to tone it down. It's a bit too white. I just like more of a rustic look. Now that I like the white on this one, but that was a bit too high contrast for me. I'm going to put some words on here because I like some words. So I have some of these that I printed off from my porch prints off Etsy, and I really like these kind of old-fashioned ones. Now I took these and made little I cut them out and then I glued them to another background because I was thinking I might add one or two of these to it like this, which I think I might do. But I also want to cut one out and show you how I just glue it down. So let's find one I like, a word I like. Maybe just the word Christmas. What's on this red one? Wonderland's kind of fun. Let's take Wonderland. I like the fonts on these. That's why I picked them, because there was a lot to choose from on Etsy. So I just punched in, I think, Christmas words or something. And up these came, and I like them. So I purchased them. So that one we could put on here. Like it with the red too. That's really pretty. And how about fa la 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 la? See if we want that one on there. Okay, move these out the way. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to put a little bit of ink on these. This is the vintage photo color that I like. This one's, look how old this is. I've had this forever. There's still life in it yet though. Put some glue on here. Okay. I think I'll go on a bit of an angle. Put this one on. And again, you can mass make these. You can make lots of different, they don't have to be Christmas. I mean, this doesn't necessarily say, has to have a Christmas word. Yeah, you can use them for birthdays. Kind of leave them neutral like that. And then add the wording at the end. Could even go sideways on this one. Use up that negative space down the side. Something different. And then let's see if I like this here. I think I do. It's kind of fun to do a double tag like that. All right, so let's find some string here and use up this string. And this is just stuff I've collected. It's pretty messy over here. I've got a big collection of random strings and ribbons. I keep everything. That's what we do as crafters, right? We keep everything because we never know when we're going to use it. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but he does the same. He just does it with different things, you know. He'll keep screws and washers and things like that. So, no judging. Maybe double up on some different colors. If I can get my scissors to work. There we go. So again, very rustic. That's the look I like. But you can put some bling on here, bright red ribbon, whatever Christmassy inspiration you have. And then I have a little bit of this rustic color. I wonder if I like that with it. Let's try. If I can find the end. Again, I have so much stuff on my desk. There. I'll use this one. Pull a little off. Don't need that many. I think this is macrame cord. There we go. And then we will tie it on a gift here. Let me see if I've got one handy, which I believe I do. It's got some stuff on it that I put on ready. So let's use this guy because it's nice and red. And this is just wrapped in brown paper. And I just stuck some greenery and berries in there. Nothing's glued down yet or anything. Just want to tie this off and show you how fun these tags are. So there we go. Put the greenery back in here. I'd probably glue those down when I'm ready to give the gift. And what I do want to do though, which I forgot, was put a sticker on here. So what I like to do is I put kind of like just a peel and stick sticker. I put it down. Now these are a bit long, so I have to cut them. Just so that these gift tags can be reused. So you can just put another sticker right over top. It gives you somewhere to write to and from on the metal. And then you just either peel this off and put another sticker on, and then you can reuse the tag again. Because they're pretty and they're durable because they're metal. So there we go. There's our gift and our little personal tag. So I hope you like that. I hope you come back and watch again. And I hope you're inspired and really like the idea of using up these metal tags. Again, they're pretty inexpensive. Using up pressed flowers or stickers, whatever you have on hand, and creating some really fun little tags. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.